Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Oh! Oh, this is so cool, so I could choose which one? Oh. Who am I? So I can either be the female Frankenstein, the male zombie, female fire girl, or male shadow. I'll go with the male shadow. Who am I really? Her pronoun he, and name is Yellow. Let's fix that, shall we? Oh, so I can either be Oz, or I could do my custom name. Wait, what about the, hold on, let me check. I'm a she, and I'll just put I'll put my name in there. It's gonna be weird that it's a girl name, and that I kind of look like a boy. But, who cares? There we go, I'm MZ. I go by she, but I look like a dude. But who cares, really? Alright! And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal? Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howe, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Aww. Liam D. Lioncourt, 4XX. Oh my goodness, he's like 400? A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Yay! Polygeist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. It will be interesting to see whichever one of the 6 that I get. I mean, I know some of them I'm like, oh, I hope I don't get them, but, you know, I'm not gonna pick specific ones I want to target for. I'm just gonna do like a free-for-all style and just see who I randomly end up with. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Ooh! We got a teen wolf with the fish girl. Oh, sorry. I forgot her name, so I apologize. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in Bull to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. Trade marketing. Will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Well, let's start. Which is the coolest mythological creature? This weird creature I drew when I was 6 and which is clearly super derivative from other mythical creatures, but it's super cool and it's my OC and my spirit animal, okay? A sphinx who's super turned up and ready to party, and she raps all her riddles. She still eliminates you if you don't answer them correctly, but she raps the riddles. The invisible hand of the free market. Nah, I'll just do the first one. Oh, I'm so creative! All the other two were fun and wealthy? Okay. You build a 100-feet statue commemorating an event so that in 1,000 years, archaeologists can learn something about the people of our time. What does the statue represent? That mind-blowing twist in your favorite TV show that clearly changed the life of everyone forever, unlike all that boring stuff they show on the news? Your least favorite political figure being devoured by rabid rhinoceros... Oh my goodness, which is also covered in tattoos, like this one right here. That glorious instant when your friend stops you from texting embarrassing stuff to your ex while you're drunk. Alright, probably the second one. Oh, bold! Okay, what criteria would you use to name your children? Something simple and friendly like Bobby or Mary. Just a swear word. No, no, no. I will research for a name that is pun-proof and joke-proof. No one will pick on them. A non-heteronormative name to give them freedom to define themselves on their own terms. Man, no name. It's just too much work. Or my name plus 2 the second. Oh, honestly, something simple and friendly. Oh, I got... Wait, was that the werewolf? I got the werewolf? Well, okay, I might have got a little plus, like a little extra advantage or a bonus by the werewolf, but we'll see if he ends up being my prom date till the end. All right. Let's go! Oh my goodness, look at me! Look at me fly across the school. Okay, so week 1 morning. I could go to the auditorium, class, library, outdoors, gym, bathrooms. I don't know. Maybe class? That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. I love my little mini shadow is like, ooh, ooh, ooh! I know the answer, teacher! Sometimes, after all, the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. Oh, I gained 2 smarts! Nice, even if I'm not smart myself. Scott and Miranda seem to be arguing about something. Your sweet meditation skills are clearly needed. Ooh. Now, I know our football team is called the Spooky High Spooky Monsters Who Spook but who also play sports. But who's our mascot? Our mascot? Oh, dang, you're right! We don't have one! Oh! What about Misha the mermaid? Mermaids are monsters? Huh, no way, too girly. Try this. Wally the werewolf. Why is it gotta be a werewolf? We're the monsters, not the werewolves. Yeah, well, we're not the mermaids either. Maybe the problem is that the team name is trying to cover a huge, diverse group of people with a single label. No, Coach is never wrong. We're just not thinking hard enough. Think! Think! Think!
Hey, bro.
Hey, you! You look like a hard thinker. What mascot should we use for our team? Oh my goodness, I seriously have to pick. Easy, we'll just genetically engineer a cross between every kind of monster at the school. Head of a werewolf, tail of a mermaid, hair of a medusa, angst of a vampire. We'll call it Abe the Abomination. Ooh, I like that! Just find a regular human, dress him up in a business suit, and make him the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Corporate greed. That's the real monster. No, I like Abe the Abomination.
How majestic!
Oh, I'm smart! Finally, an idea that represents the true diversity of our school. We can use Daddy's Gene Lab. Let's see. In order to fit all the monster parts in, the mascot will have to be about 100 feet tall, covered in nightmarish appendages and moist tentacles. Oh my goodness. Oh. Huzzah! Which means it shall provide great shade on hot game days. The tentacles can hold umbrellas. Huzzah! Yeah, because deadly genetic experiments are always the shortcut to a girl's heart. I gained 2 smarts and 1 boldness, and I think an extra heart from the mermaid. Week 1 noon. Alright. Moving on smoothly. Alright, now where do I sit? I can sit by myself or with that. I can sit with the cat. Sit with them, sit with them, sit with them. I want to sit with the cat.
What's up?
Welcome to my little shop. Buy some stuff. I have stuff that will boost your stats. Stuff that will lead you into stupid new adventures. Even some stuff that might be needed at some very specific moments. So take a look. Oh, you're just the shop? Okay, let's see. Gift that keeps on going. Some impractical yet kind of funny glasses. Blanket with 2 holes. PR agent. Corpse. Fake tattoo. Fake Latin accent. Oh my goodness. Some type of novel. And a motivational poster. I don't think I have the money. I mean, I kind of do for most of them, but I don't want to spend on something just too soon. So I'll try and save it for the long run.
No.
Oh, my stuff isn't good enough for you? Oh, not cool. You know what? Maybe you aren't good enough for my stuff either. Wow. Okay! Just wasted the noon just talking to her. Alright. So she is outdoors, so I can do shopping stuff. But what can I do in the evening? Auditorium, gym, bathrooms. I don't want to go to class at night, or the library. Maybe try the auditorium. It's like outside. Oh, look at me in my outfit! It's so cute! That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative job. Oh my goodness. So much words that I have to sugarcoat. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. I gained 2 for creativity. Nice. You notice Miranda trying to put a smile on Liam's face. Well, this should be good. Oh my goodness, so cute! They're like Beauty and the Beast! Also, the dress design just reminds me of Daisy from Mario. I simply do not understand how you can be so gloomy all the time when the world is so full of wonder and magic. Ha, I guess I'm just not part of the Everything is Beautiful club. The Everything is Beautiful club? Is that a secret club? What? Oh, yeah, totally. I want to join! I want to join! How can I join? Liam seems totally disinterested in continuing this gag. But you have no such reservations. You tell her, you're in luck, I just happen to have the membership paperwork right here, and magic is real. Oh, it's super easy to join. All you have to do is eat a bunch of cotton candy and poop out a unicorn. Simpleton! I'll just do the first one. Ooh, I'm not so charming. Ouch! Oh, I hand Miranda some membership forms you whipped up in Photoshop. They're totally fake, but she's loving it. Miranda fills out all the forms, then skips off to mail them to 1234 Fairy Dust Lane. Oh, I feel so bad! Oh, she's so gullible! Aren't you worried about what will happen when she finds out you made this whole thing up? You are, kind of. And when you run into her later that week, she does look pretty bummed. Oops. They rejected me! The Everything is Beautiful Club rejected me! Wait, was that actually a thing? Oh. No, I probably had to write up, like, sorry, we can't accept you. Oh. I got a letter hand-delivered by a glittery forest fairy saying I was too dumb and ugly to join their secret club. Oh.
Disgraceful.
Disgraceful. Oh, alas, perhaps everything is not beautiful after all. Miranda flees in despair. You look up 1234 Fairy Dust Lane and it turns out to be the national headquarters of the Jerk Brigade. Maybe you should join that secret club, you jerk. Oh, I lost charm and smarts. Okay, I'm not doing a good job.
Alright.
Alright. So, if I need to buy something, she'll be in the gym. So, let's try out... I really want to try everywhere. So, I've done auditorium and class. Let's try library. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs mining some bitcoins. Dramatization. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any floofing idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoins, which is equal to... Oh my goodness, that's a lot of money. Over $2 million. Oh, 2 money, that's okay. So unfortunately it is equal to 2 monster dollars. So yeah, extra money, even if it's only $2. You catch Miranda monologuing about her problems to no one. She often does this. It's like she's accustomed to having a royal scribe following her everywhere she goes. Oh, whatever shall I do about my army? We haven't had a proper war in months, and the soldiers are becoming ever so anxious. I've tried sending the servants to give them tummy rubs and even putting extra leaves and sticks in their cages, but they just eliminate the servants with the sticks. I never thought managing an entire branch of the military would be so challenging. How could I possibly keep my soldiers entertained? 1,000 piñatas, or divide them in half and make them fight a practice war. Try that. Oh, I'm smart. Ah, yes, a healthy live fire scrimmage. I should have no trouble organizing such a thing. My lieutenants inform me that the soldiers hate each other. They bloomin' hate each other. And as an extra bonus, anyone who perishes or oofs during the practice war will be guaranteed not to oof in a real war. Or / perish. That ought to reduce war casualties significantly. It is, as Father always says, any problem can be solved by dividing people into groups and making them eliminate each other. I never understood it until now, but these are such wise words. Miranda skips off to organize her little fruit jam extravaganza. You gain 2 boldness and 1 smarts. Ooh. Alright. Okay. Alright. Now, I could sit with her again. But I'm actually going to try and focus on one of these. But also, I'm curious about this one girl over here. Ooh. You were planning to sit by yourself today, but the only table you can find is partly taken by the Coven. Ooh, the Coven. They sound so cool. You do feel kind of sorry for them. After all, no one ever seems to want to sit with them.
We're here to save the day.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh good, it's you. We can practice one of our spells on you. And this is probably why. Oh, don't look so worried. We're preparing for an upcoming battle with the disgruntled Lord of the Seventh Circle. And if we don't do our homework, we'll have a heck of a time beating him. The audience laughs. Wait, audience? Anyway, we got 2 spells we've been meaning to try out. Magical enhancements to help us beat this big bad. Do you think we could try one on you? Pretty please? Aww, says the audience. You know a magical enhancement doesn't sound half bad. You can choose either of the 2 options. Spell that lets you see the future and also the past and the present, and you can watch live TV anywhere. Or nah, you want to go for something a bit different. Let's do the spell that turns you into 2 helicopters. Nah, let's look it through time, baby. Ah, the choice is made! Broadbandia Maximum! Suddenly you can see everything. Everything! You can see how the world will end. You can see how the world began. You can see your parents doing the Devil's Tango, even though you totally don't want to. I probably regret that choice. What's more, you can watch every single episode of Where Weasel Detective at once. Hello? Are you still here? Lunch is ending. We're going to go study for the test next period. You probably should too. Oh, who needs to study? You literally know everything already. I gave 4 smarts. Why am I so smart? In reality, I'm not even that smart. But I also earned an entirely different perspective on my parents. We're almost near the end, and I barely got to hang out with... Oh, right. I barely got to hang out with anyone. From who am I dating? I'll try outdoors now. Ooh, look at me dance. Oh, I'm dabbing. What up? That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Wow! You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point, there are like 300 people. Party, party, do the dab, do the shadow dab. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party. I gained 2 fun. Nice. Woo-woo. You see Miranda frantically running around and bothering people. You come up to ask what's going on. Why am I constantly running into Miranda the whole time? Do you think she'll be my prom date? Emzy, come here! You're always trying to help us and impress us in the most absurd ways. I need your help! Have you seen my text surf? Not the experimental surf I've been testing lately. The one that does tests. Oh, I kind of said text. Boops. The one that does tests for me. You know, real smart, but no free will, brainwashed. I think Father gave him to me on my 10th birthday. He said he would help me to be a better student. You highly doubt about that, but you keep your thoughts to yourself. Now he is missing! Help me! The test is almost upon us! You run into the radio room and yell every word that can be a mental trigger for a brainwashed serf. That must have put one in his head. That's how this mind floofery works, right? Or convince the wolf pack to use their super heightened senses to smell and find it. Let's try and convince the wolf pack. Dang it! I'm not so charming. You run into the wolf pack and use your acute persuasion skills to convince them. Whoa, bro! You totally convinced us with your acute persuasion skills. You can count on us fighting that surf, noob. It's smelling time, my bros! Hours go by, nothing happens. Later, Miranda runs into you. Hey, you! Quite nonchalant of you, promising to help me and then vanishing into thin air. Here lies Emzy, queen of the not-so-nice people. What I want to say is that you're poop. Bye! You look for the wolf pack to get some answers. Hey, bro, what's up? You ask them about the surf. Oh, that thing? Yeah, we totally found it, like, just after you asked us for it. We're the best at scenting and finding stuff. Floof, yeah! What? We were supposed to bring it back to you? You asked us specifically to find it, and we found it. How could we know you wanted us to find it other than for the sake of finding? What do you think we are? Mind readers? No! What are we? Werewolves! 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 Oh, Jesus, I can't do that voice for so long. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna change voices. I'm just gonna speak in my normal voice. They leave. I'm just ruining my love life here. Or my chances of getting a date. Oh, right. Tell Miranda we totally ate her surf noob. Fish street! Why did you eat it? Werewolves! 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 Now they leave. For good. Your guess this is what you get for relying on idiots. I lose 2 smarts and 1 charm. Oh, my charm is probably not looking good. Alright. We only have 2 choices left, the gym and the bathroom, so let's go to gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirits, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. Oh, I got some charm back at least.
Youth is a gift.
Oh. Alright. Thank you, Tiger Coach. Alright, everyone. Let's get ready for a round of middle-aged style... What? What's a shinty? Yes! Really? Just kidding, it's more dodgeball. Liam, Miranda, you're the team captains. Miranda, you pick first. Oh, she won't pick me after the incident. Oh, well, I guess... MZ? What? She still picked me even after how awkward I was? That I kind of bailed? Even though I was still technically helping? Miranda pulls you aside and begins talking in a stage whisper that is probably definitely audible to your fellow students. It's always a great, what? It's always a great blow to my honor to lose at anything, even a foolish peasant sport like dodging balls. Quite frankly, I'm not even sure that you're up to par, but you seem like you spend a great deal of time examining our fellow students, almost as if you're obsessively ranking them in your mind as to whom would be the best prom date or some such thing. Oh man, did Miranda call you out or what? Tell me, so that my royal reputation is not sullied by losing this paltry game, how best can I assess the skills of my fellow students and therefore lead my team to victory? Great question. Time to take a royal stab at her heart. Not literally, though, by coming up with an equally great answer. Oh no, loyalty is crucial. See who admires you most by having your classmates compose ballads about you. It's not about the students as individuals. Think about how they fit together like an elegant set of silk. Let's try the second one, please. Oh, smart! Oh my goodness, her face changed! Oh my goodness. I might have... boom. Why, Ibsy? That might just be the most brilliant suggestion you've ever made. I may not fully be able to wrap my mind around the logic of simple peasants. Why would anyone want to be poor? Anyway... But I certainly know my way around a fine dining set. Vera is like a diamond bouillon spoon. I don't know how to enunciate or pronounce that. Expensive, elegant, deadly. Holly is quadruple chopsticks, fun and impractical. Damien, of course, is a meat triton. No further explanation needed, I trust. My opposing team, Captain Liam, why, he's a fork. Outdated and obscure. Oh, I love her face. Her faces are so cute. And you, MZ, you're the most rare and valuable utensil of all. A heart spoon. Oh! Oh, that's so sweet. Same, narrator. Oh wait, I'm the narrator. Oh no, wait, I'm not only am I the narrator, I'm also I am controlling a character, a monster character, and I'm also the narrator. I'm doing two jobs. The spoon we use for scooping out the still beating hearts of our enemies. Okay, that just went south pretty quick. Oh, well, it's the fourth that counts. And for Miranda, oh, I accidentally skipped ahead when I was still reading. But I gained 2 charm, 1 fun, not to mention intricate knowledge of silverware. Alright, I need to make this count. I don't want to sit by the coach. Let's go... Let's actually sit here with the Gorgon and the mermaids. Because I need to have a certainty that at least... Because I'm interacting with the mermaid a lot, I need to make sure I get her as my secure date. Or else I am doomed. So I arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins at Vera. Do you want to know what this one is for, Vera? No. I'll take that as a yes. The rose-shaped napkin fold is for birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22. Miranda's hands move fast as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan. By contrast, this swan folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways. Wait, third weddings? I guess it depends on the partner's relationships and how strong they are. As a fashion enthusiast, I have never been so bored by a piece of fabric. Oh, and this black swan folding is for weddings where you plan to brutally murder all the guests. So then it's more like a red wedding. I do not want to go to a red wedding, okay? Red weddings are not my forte. I do not want to be caught eliminated at a red wedding. In fact, I don't want to even be caught murdered. Not very popular, the black swan folding. Well, that's good. Okay, that's sort of cool, but I'm still aggressively uninterested. You happen to have some napkin folding skills yourself. Maybe you can spice up this interaction. You decide to show off your most impressive napkin fold. Oh, which do I have to choose? If you fold the napkins like so, it creates a self-aware napkin whose sole purpose is to fold more napkins, or the riding snake fold is for when it's time to leave Vera alone and stop explaining napkin folds. I mean, if I say the second thing, I might get a heart from Vera, but I'm too far in with Miranda. Yes! Extra heart. Oh, that's adorable. Look at it folding everybody's napkins. It's like a tiny, adorable serf. It looks like it's folding the other napkins into more self-folding napkins. I know, it's so efficient. Go, little napkin serf. Be free. Aren't you worried that this will turn into a self-replicating napkin scenario, progressing geometrically until the world is nothing but napkins? Why? That sounds lovely! Goodness, you're impossible. You seem to have mispronounced impeccable? Oh, like if she's trying to say an imbecile? Whatever. I'm leaving before the napkin fold take over the world. Vera leaves you alone for a romantic lunch with Miranda. You can't hang out too long, though. You got to stop those napkins before they take over the world. Okay, last place to check out, the bathrooms. Whoa, look at me. I look good. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. Wow. I'm a rebel. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. Ooh, dark and savage. I love my two little shadow consciences helping me spiffy up my hair. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. Ah! I gave zero stuffs, and I gained 2 boldness. Oh, I'm tied with smarts and boldness. Well, that's kind of a good combo. I mean, I look smart and bold. Miranda, oblivious to everything that's happened, approaches you weeping. Oh, my girl.
Disgraceful.
Have you seen the news? The most dreadful thing has happened. The Lemurian monarchy has been overthrown. King Kraken no longer sits upon the throne of gold and baby skulls. Okay. Those filthy revolutionaries are saying he stole their daughters and ate their sons and forced everyone to work for free in the uranium mines. So he made a few shrewd financial decisions. That's no reason to depose him. If some innocent kidnapping and slave labor was enough to get the peasants in an uproar, I shudder to think of my own kingdom. Do you think my people might resent being forced to hold up in the corner of the palace where the foundation is crumbling? Do you think that 100% income tax and the random cannonballs we fire into the villages might be taken as something other than expressions of goodwill? Yes. Could this plague of civil unrest infect my own domain? Oh, perish the thought! I am inconsolable. Console me. How might I safeguard my kingdom against the fate of good King Kraken? Replace all your subjects with mindless robots. I built a robot army a few months ago, and I still have the plans. Give all your subjects Bailey rubs. Fishes love Bailey rubs. Maybe a second one?
How majestic.
Ah, dang it! Why? How do I keep getting the not so charming choices? I'm so not gonna secure this prom date. Well, how elegant, how humane, how cost effective, all implemented at once. But soon... Oh, the horror! The plan could not have gone more wrong. You see, to avoid the off-rubbing bellies myself, I conscripted 100,000 serfs to do it for me. But when the serfs saw the quantity of work facing them, I can hardly bring myself to say it. Ununionize! Imagine how I must have felt imprisoning all those serfs. Some of them were my very favorites. Well, as father says, the princess must take responsibility for making other people take responsibility for her mistakes.
Disgraceful.
What I mean to say is, I blame you for this. When some of the serfs escape from prison, a few days later they blame you too. The beating they give you saps you of 2 boldness and 1 fun. The prom draws near. Who will you ask to prom? I don't think I can ask any of these because I barely talked to Scott. I barely talked to Vera. It was only once. Him. I seen him on occasion, but I haven't hung out with him. I definitely have not hung out with these two. But it's so I mean, Miranda and I are so complicated. Or I could just go by myself. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. Even if she rejects me, I'm still, like 50-50, I'm still gonna go to the prom as myself, just by myself. I'm risking it.
All right.
I know she's gonna reject me for this. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. She's gonna say no. She's gonna say no. What? I'm sorry to tell you this, my friend. She's rejecting me. Singing. But I think your princess is in another castle.
Disgusting.
I couldn't get a date for monster prom. Actually, you couldn't get a date for the rest of your life. Some nights alone in your bed, you wish sadness was an STD because at least then you wouldn't be getting so much of it. So I am most likely to make Pluto a planet again, and Miranda's quote is, "Oh, are we filing complaints? Well, not enough silverware diversity in the cafeteria." Honestly, I should have just was like, nope, not asking for dates. I would just go with myself. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Miranda started a non-profit to help countries without a monarchy. Because all countries should have the right to be graciously ruled by the Mer Kingdom. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not a part of the game, she plays the game. So be careful, maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. Polly's cooking skills proved useful and she became a chemist for the pharmaceutical industry. But in her free time, she still cooks the real stuff. Her greatest inventions so far are watermelon flavored and a thing called LS Dope. For those 3 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for monster prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.